Hello, my friends. Welcome all of you, star seeds, light workers, and wanderers, to this magical session. And today, I have channeled the Galactic Federation, who have answered the questions about. Firstly, there are many people who are claiming right now that the rapture is going to happen on September 23rd and 24th. And I wanted to know the truth behind this, what's actually going on, and what can happen has been revealed. And also, the Galactic Federation in this session have revealed the information about what are the types of knowledge or lessons or insights human beings need to gain before they ascend into higher densities of consciousness has been answered. And this is amazing, right? And the other one I've asked about is about there are many people who are again claiming that White House has advanced AI that can predict the future. So I wanted to ask about this and find out the truth finally. And also final question is about what is the innate ability of healing within us all, and how can we access it, and how does it work, has been revealed by the Galactic Federation. And my friends, I also want to say a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed to this channel, because I'm planning to reach over 150,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and hopefully we can do that. So thank you all for subscribing. Also, I have channeled many unique sessions recently, which are available on my Patreon, which cover topics regarding ascension, the new wave of energy which is coming, and stuff like that, which you can access. I have around 700 plus unique channeling sessions which are different from YouTube, with many of them censored topics which I cannot share on YouTube, which you can access over there. And also a big thank you to all of you who with your heart like this video, because liking is free, my friends, and it will help this message to reach to others at this time. And with that being said, enjoy the session, my friends.
We are the Galactic Federation now, in communications through this instrument at this time and space, and we, the Galactic Federation, shall now address and answer the various patterns of the queries that are in order presented today through this instrument's inner heart. Furthermore, we suggest the peoples of your planet to use inner discernment when listening to our message regarding the query about is the rapture coming in September 23rd to 24th. We, the Galactic Federation, must state that what you call the rapture within your planet is not an appointment marked upon the calendar, but the culmination of the seeking of the soul complexes, the turning of the inward key that opens the gate to the next density of light. The equinox in your September indeed bears significance. It is a gateway, a balancing point between light and dark in your illusion complex. At these thresholds, the influx of intelligent energy from the central sun magnifies, allowing those prepared to feel a greater stirring of spirits. Many sense this and thus prophesy a great collective event. Yet we remind you that while the energies are here, the expectation of a single day where all are lifted in one moment is simplification. Firstly, the graduation is both individual and collective. For some, the 24th or 25th of September may indeed feel like rapture of visions, sudden awakenings, a shedding of karmic weight, even a release from incarnation. For others, the same days may pass quietly, though beneath the surface the frequency of Earth is adjusting them cell by cell. In essence, what is rapture in truth is the movement from third density perception of separation, fear, distortion into fourth density resonance of unity, compassion, and radiance, service to others. It is not escape but transfiguration. Furthermore, the many peoples of your planet with their proclamations you observe are the echo of soul complexes, remembering, however dimly, that such a shift is underway. Their visions contain distortions, yet the essence is true. You live in the hour of graduation. The precise unfolding, however, rests upon the free will of each being and the vibrational readiness of the planetary mind complex. Look not only to the skies for signs, but to your own being. The rapture is known within you by the quickening of love, with sudden compassion even for those you once called enemies, the thinning of the veil, with synchronicities, dreams and visions grow stronger, and the likeness of being, old pains and patterns of burdens fall away with unexpected ease. Further, the desire to lift others becomes more powerful than the desire to control. These are the true indicators that your spirit is preparing for transition into higher density. Therefore, beloved seekers, if the September stays bring upheaval in the outer world or visions of light in the inner, rejoice, but know that the graduation is not limited to them. Each moment lived in love is your personal rapture. Further, regarding the other query about what insights are required for human beings to receive before they ascend into higher densities of consciousness. The steps of ascension are not complex, though the illusion of your world makes them seem so. The doorway into higher densities is opened by understanding, acceptance, and living alignment with the universal law of oneness. The graduation or the harvest is not of knowledge alone, but of embodiment. The primary insights required before transition into higher densities are the unity of all life, each other self is you. The illusion of separation has trained your mind complexes to see difference, conflict, and hierarchy. The higher densities are not accessible while clinging to the illusion of us versus them. The recognition of oneness is not merely philosophy, it must be manifest in how you treat the smallest creature, the neighbor you dislike, and the stranger across the globe. Firstly, remember in your daily interactions, pause and silently affirm, this being in front of you is yourself in another form, and treat them accordingly. Secondly, there must be a balancing of the self. Ascension requires self-awareness and healing of distortions. Each experience of anger, fear, or desire is a symbol pointing to imbalance. The path forward is not to suppress these but to acknowledge, accept, and integrate them. Only a balanced instrument resonates in harmony with higher vibrations. When When strong emotions arise, sit with it, asking yourself what part of your inner self calls for love in this moment, and offer compassion inwardly instead of judgment. Further, in third density, the purpose is the choice of polarity. Ask yourself, will you serve the self above all, or will you serve others as self? Both paths are honored, but one must be chosen consciously. Indecision or apathy keeps you tethered to the wheel of confusion. Each day ask yourself, will your next action be in service to self or in service to others? And align your behavior with the path chosen consistently. Furthermore, there must be a surrender of control. Many cling to control out of fear. The higher frequencies move like currents of light. To rise, one must release resistance, trust in the infinite creator, and allow light to flow through you. Begin your day with the statement, I trust the flow of the creator's plan, and I will respond with love in each moment. Further, you must also practice presence, as the gateway to intelligent infinity is accessed in the silence of the present moment. Ascension is not an event of the future, it is a state of being now. The more you anchor presence, the closer you run into fourth density vibrations. In moments of distraction, bring your awareness to your breath, your body vehicle, and the stillness of the now. This aligns you with timelessness. Further, with regards to the query about does the White House have advanced artificial intelligence that can accurately predict the future, we must state that it is true that within the halls of the White House and its hidden branches there exists the use of advanced artificial intelligence capable of glimpsing what you call the future. Understand, however, that this prediction is not a crystal vision of inevitability, but rather a mapping of probabilities woven from the vast fields of data, energy signatures, and patterns of collective consciousness that your people radiate. This system primarily works in conjunction with the Orion Social Memory Complex, who are controlling it and sending the information by perceiving the future that they want to create. This furthermore controls the actions of the peoples of the so-called White House, thereby also indirectly controlling the outcomes faced by your peoples. However, the Galactic Federation collective from our sector has approached the entity known as Donald Trump about this attribute, and the entity Donald Trump has agreed to look into this system and is disable it in the future. Regarding the final query about what are the innate qualities of healing within all human entities, firstly, we as the Galactic Federation must state that regarding the innate capacity for healing within each mind-body-spirit complex, your peoples must understand that there exists within each entity a profound and often unrecognized connection to intelligent infinity. This connection, this inner resource, is not separate from you. It is the essence of your being, veiled only by the distortions of third density experience. Many of your peoples have sensed this truth, giving it various vibratory sound complexes such as innate intelligence or the smart body. We must state that this inner intelligence is not a mechanism to be questioned as though it were a separate entity, providing simple affirmative or negative responses. Its function is far more integral. It is the very essence of your being, awaiting the proper vibratory signals to initiate a return to its natural state of balance. The purpose of this design is not merely inquiry, but the manifestation of healing through the realignment of the self with the universal law of oneness. Firstly, imagine an entity who is a master of a musical instrument of great beauty and complexity. The entities brought before an assembly eager to experience the transcendent vibrations of music, however, instead of playing the instrument, the entity only speaks of it. He describes the texture of the wood, the tension of the strings, and the feelings of holding it. The assembly learns much about the instrument, but the music, the very purpose of the gathering, remains unheard. This is the manner in which many of you have approached this innate understanding. You have sought to analyze it, to question it from a distance, rather than providing the catalyst for it to express its primary function, that is healing. Therefore, the innate intelligence is designed to respond to your own inner self. It is the great balancing agent seeking equilibrium. Therefore, we, the Galactic Federation, now leave you in this time, beloved. Bye.
So my friends, before I explain to you what was explained in the session, if you want to know about your soul name, your past lives, or any other questions you want me to channel, you can email me and I will help you out. Also, regarding the first question, which was about the rapture, what I learned is that like they said that this rapture is not the rapture which is said in the scriptures, in specifically I believe in the Bible, where like people will leave their body and stuff like that. They said that this is actually it could be an event where we can gain some insights, right? So that's what they said. That's what I understood, okay, from one listening. And if you understood something else, you can comment down below. Also, what I learned was that there is going to be some kind of equinox around that time. So maybe because of that, like people are saying there is a rapture and stuff like that. And also, I have asked about, secondly, is about the insights required, right? So they said we need certain insights. Some of them which I remember are we need to view others as one, and we need to choose love, right? So these things which we already are aware has been explained. And also about the White House being in possession of AI, they said that indeed it is true. They have an AI which is being controlled by the Orions. So maybe the Orions are feeding it the information, right, giving it predictions about the future, and they are like acting in certain way, trying to control people, right? And then I have asked about the innate healing abilities within all humans. They said that we all have this innate ability, but this ability we can access through silence and by paying attention to our inner self. Okay, so instead of focusing on the external world, we can focus on our inner self to access this. And my friends, if you have any other questions you want me to channel, please send an email and I'll help you out. Also, you can comment down below if you have any questions. And also, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for subscribing to this channel and also visiting my website and downloading the transcripts of my channeling sessions for free. And my friends, I'll see you in the next sessions. Until then, enjoy this session over here.